Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing amazing. I am gonna go ahead and get ready for my gym. It's 4:39 right now. My class starts at 5:30, which means I have to leave the house at 5:20, which means I have to get dressed at 5:10. That means I have 30 minutes to get ready. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Girls math, you know. My moisturizer and everything is on. I'm going to go in with my SPF. I'm going to be using my Anua Invisible Matte, and this has SPF 50. And I like this because it mattifies my skin, which I enjoy to have that kind of finish under my foundation. I have no idea what kind of a look I'm going to go for, but because I don't have much time, I'm going to try to wrap this up pretty quickly. So maybe I'll just do a simple eyeshadow look. Oops, scared me. With just the bronzer for my eyeshadow. We shall see. For my foundation, I'm going to use NYX Make Him Wonder Soft Matte Buildable Foundation in color 2 Classic Tan, because I have a little bit of tan right now. And I think that's a good match. I don't need to mix it with a lighter color. This will do. And then we're just going to go ahead and blend that in. I don't have much time, so it's probably going to be less talking and more focused work, because I also need to make my creatine protein drink for my gym. I'm using Clear Protein, has I believe 20 grams of protein per scoop or 25, but it's very refreshing. I always like to drink water or some kind of a hydrating drink during my workouts. So I've been really loving these Clear Proteins, and I got them from the brand One Up Nutrition, which they have one of my favorite, they have many of my favorite flavors when it comes to protein powders, and Clear Protein powders as well, especially their sour cherry and sour grape. Sour grape is actually sold out last time I checked, and that one was my absolute favorite. It was very sour and yummy. So anyways, I need to put some time aside for making my drink as well. So I gotta be really quick. Okay, I can't fuss around with my foundation for too long, so let's just move on. We're gonna go in with my concealer. Again, I'm gonna be using NYX Wonder Snatch in the color 12 Natural. And I'm gonna let this sit for a minute. Add some around my nostrils, my chin, a tiny little zit there, and that's good enough. For my bronzer, you know the drill by now, probably. I'm gonna go with my CL Sculpt and Protect SPF 30 and put it around the perimeter of my face. We shall stop there. Let's get to blending. So far, so good. I think I'll go for a monochromatic look. Keep it bronzy and mainly use my contour colors for everything on my eyes and, you know, the rest of my face, because that's usually what I go for typically when I'm running late for anything, because it's just one of those staple looks that I always go to when I'm in a rush, because I know it's just going to add enough definition and dimension to my face while I'm in a rush. Before I blend out my concealer, I'm gonna go ahead and add a liquid blush. I'll go with my e.l.f. and the color is Bronze Bombshell. This is the color. Give it a good swirl and add a little bit. That'll do it. Okay, let's get blending. Add a little bit of color to my nose. And whatever's left over on my brush, I'm gonna go over my forehead contour a little bit and just a little bit under my jawline, just to add the tiniest amount of color to make everything look more harmonious around my face and neck. Okay, now I can go ahead and blend in my concealer. And I'm just gonna press in my brush onto my skin and the concealer because I'm not trying to remove any of the product, and I'm just trying to build coverage under my eyes and really cover those beautiful dark circles that I am really working hard on diminishing, and it's been working. I've been really taking my supplements, my iron supplements, and I've been doing non-ablative fractional CO2 laser resurfacing treatments for my fine lines and wrinkles around my eyes and overall around my face, like on my face. But also I've been really upping my game with my skincare, really on top of my copper peptides, vitamin A, retinols, and vitamin C, and everything else that's been really improving the texture and the tone of my face. And I'm really, really, really loving all the changes that I'm seeing with my skin. I really started taking care of my skin, I would say, a couple months ago. And that's been my hobby recently, just looking into different things that I can do to improve my skin health, look, tone, to, you know, improve its elasticity. Again, anything that has to do with collagen production, sign me up. Literally sign me up. I've been really doing a lot of research for treatments that I can do to help with collagen production, both on a superficial level as well as anything that I can do or take. And everything that I've been doing so far have been paying off. So really, really happy with all of that. Time is it? 4:50. So not bad. 10 minutes just on my complexion. That's really good. Actually, my complexion is not done because now I need to go over everything, go over my bronzer, and then add my blush. Then I'll be really done with my complexion. But the good thing is once you have your foundation and your bronzer and your blush down, 60% of your face is almost done. 50, 40, 50. The rest is just a little bit on the eyes. Obviously, I would give 10 to 15% to the brows. They really shape up your look and make you look so much more put together when you actually do your brows. Okay, now I'm gonna grab my actual favorite bronzer. What I just used was my Armani for my all-around bronzer, and for contouring, I'm gonna use my NYX in color Butter Off to contour my nose and my lips. I just love this bronzer for this purpose. So here we go. It's creating shadows to make your lips look more voluptuous and pouty. And don't add too much. You don't want your contour to look muddy. You want it to look subtle and intentional. So I'm gonna create shadow underneath the tip of my nose to really make my tip of the nose come forward, and we're gonna also highlight that very soon. And then create a tiny nose by making these lines. Don't worry if it looks a little messy now. At the end, everything will make sense and will come together. I'm gonna use the same bronzer, just change my brush and contour my eyes now and kind of use the same color as an eyeshadow. And I'm gonna blend everything, so don't worry. This is just a rough draft. This step, the whole bronzing, contouring, and creating definition on my face and on my nose, lips, eyes is non-negotiable. It changes the anatomy of my face so much. And it doesn't change the anatomy of my face, but it just makes you look so much better when you play around with shadows and highlights on your face. And it just creates dimension to your face. And I love that. It's subtle, but noticeable at the same time. Oh, good. Now, before I blend, I'm gonna go ahead and take care of the brows really quickly. And again, as some of you may know, if you've watched my previous videos, this is the least favorite part of my makeup routine, but one of the most important parts of anyone's makeup as well. Now let's move on to the lips really quickly. I'm gonna go in with NYX Line Loud lip pencil in the color Total Baller. It's this beautiful, natural, and neutral brown lip color. One of my go-tos. Okay, and for my lips, what do I go for? Let's just grab something really quick. I am thinking of my NYX, a lot of NYX products. I have a lot of NYX and e.l.f., a lot of everything. L'Oreal, Maybelline. I just love drugstore makeup so much. So I'm gonna go in with Fat Matte in the color Cozy Whipped. I love these because they're so soft and smooth. They glide on your lips and they're mattifying too. Such a pretty color. Okay, let's move on to the eyes really quick. I'm gonna go back to the same bronzer. It's $4.59. I'm doing good because I'm gonna finish this up in no time. Go in with the fluffier brush and kind of intensify the eyelid color and make this my main eyeshadow. So everything so far that I've used on my face when it comes to color has been this. And this gives me a beautiful, harmonious, monochromatic look. And it's very, very chic. And sexy. And at the same time, it's not too much. It's really, really, really good for daytime. Okay, let's go and where is Nikki? Where is Nikki? Nikki brush. Go ahead and smooth everything out, blend in the colors and the contours of the nose. We're doing great. Okay, quickly, let's finish up the eyes. I'm gonna go in with my Sephora eyeliner. This is a 12-hour waterproof liner in the color chocolate brown. I love these. They don't smudge, they don't budge, they're long lasting, and they apply very easily and very high pigmented as well. Oh, this is such a good look. Tight line. So subtle. For my liquid eyeliner, I'm also going to use my Sephora liquid liner 12-hour intense ink. It's a felt liner. It's also waterproof in the color espresso. I'm going to give it a good shake and get into work. Okay, that's good. Like that. The same on the other side. Lovely. Lovely. Wow, this is a really good look. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and do my blush really quickly. This is a newer blush that I got from NYX. It's in the color Butter Sunset Sorbet. It has quickly become one of my favorite blushes. It really does give you that sunset sorbet look. Very tropical vibes. And it goes perfectly with this look as well. It's in the same warm tone, brownie, bronzy family. Wow. This is a beautiful look, to be honest. Wow. And leftover on my nose. That's skin. Okay. While I have my Juvia's Place lip gloss in front of me in the color chocolate, I'm going to go ahead and use it to add some shine. Oh. It was beautiful without the shine as well, but I really love the feeling of these lip glosses on my lips. It's very like cooling and refreshing, and they make my lips shine like crazy and very plump too. Okay, I'm gonna curl my lashes. 505. Okay, I'm almost done. I just need to do a quick highlight on my face and set everything, and I'll be done. Should I add a little bit of shine and shimmer to my eyelids? Or no? I'll skip it this time, even though I really want to do it. But because I do it all the time, I think I'm gonna skip it for now. And for my mascara, I'm using the Calorie Tubing Mascara, Come Hell or High Water. I'm gonna set everything with my Milani Make It Last, my favorite setting spray. And yeah. Oh, I forgot to highlight. Oh, why? Okay, it's okay. No highlight. We're going for a matte look today, except the lips. Let's dry everything. Oh! Look at my under eyes. Oopsie. Oh, no. Okay, that's okay. Let's see if I can go in with my brush and get rid of it. Problem solved. Now, actually, now that I have 1 minute, it's 5:08. I have 2 minutes actually. We're gonna go ahead and do a quick highlight on the inner corners of my eye and my nose. And quickly highlight our cheeks a little. And I'm gonna go with my MAC. This is like literally right in front of me. Whisper of Guilt. One more time. It is 5:10. And I'm done. Woohoo! Wonderful. So it literally took me 30 minutes to do this makeup. And that 30 minutes honestly went by so quickly. But this is the look. I'm gonna do a quick thumbnail, but thank you guys so much for watching this video, for getting ready with me to go to the gym. I'm excited to go get a nice pump, and you guys have a great day. I'll see you soon. Mwah.